It's Christmas time. I'm the Vintage Collector, and these are my short Advent time stories. You may remember this 1999 clamshell iBook G3 already from last year's Advent calendar, when I gave it a fresh install of OS 9. It was a fumbly experience since I had to do it via USB keys as the CD-ROM drive in this unit is broken. And ever since, I wanted to swap out the drive, and finally I could get hold of a replacement. So let's start by removing the backside cover and lifting the battery out. Then pull back these retainers in order to lift out the keyboard. Do that gently, as you don't want to rip off that flat band cable of the keyboard. I'm somewhat confused now as to why is there a loose screw laying around in here. It seems to belong to the upper left mounting hole, so I'll just put it aside. Remove the heat shield and pull out the flat band cable so the keyboard can be removed. And when watching closely, we get to see that at least the keyboard seems to have been supplied by Acer. Now you'll have to remove various screws from the underside. Also, unlock the CD-ROM drive using an unlocking tool or a paper clip. Then slide the drive tray out to remove this hidden screw, which locks to the top cover. That's bad luck for me, as this one somehow swept underneath the plastics. I have the suspicion this unit had been already disassembled at some point in history. I need to check back on this one in a moment. I used some opening picks to slide in between the top and bottom covers to help me open it up. Use some force, but not too much. Depending on storage conditions, the plastic may deteriorate over time and could have become brittle. Mechanical stress and too much force may break it, so be reminded to be very careful. Eventually, I have cracked it open somewhat, so it's really time to care for that screw beneath the CD-ROM drive. I had to use a very thin screwdriver so I can pass through the screw hole. Eventually I could loosen up the screw and fiddle it out using some tweezers. The hardest part is then to get out the top shell. You have to put it into somewhat of a 15 to 20 degrees angle, but behold, don't bend it 45 degrees or you'll break it. When in the correct angle, you have to lift it upwards at the front while at the same time pulling the front towards you. It's very fumbly, but again, be gentle in order to not break the plastics. Using some picks may help a little bit, your mileage may vary. Once you have mastered this, you'll have to unlock this screw and pull the data cable in order to lift out the drive. Don't forget to swap the drive bezel and then put everything back into place in reverse order. And that's it. The new drive works like a charm and the inserted coaster will appear on the desktop exactly as it should. Did you own one of these iconic clamshell iBooks, and what was your experience with it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm the Vintage Collector, and this was my short Advent time story for today. Thanks for watching, and see you again tomorrow.